today I've brought you guys a monstrosity. Listen up, Rangers! Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and today in this sort of how-to video follow-up anyways, we have the fully poseable animated Guiron figure from the anime series Gamera Rebirth. This was the Bandai Movie Monster series, which was used for the base. And then chopped it up, added some epoxy, some joints, repainted it. Good times for everyone. And I have it sitting here next to the SH Monster Arts Gamera, which is kind of meant to be its companion piece at the moment. For the most part, his articulation setup's kind of similar more to a NECA than Monster Arts, but I still think it turned out really awesomely. He might be a little bit too big, because with the way the joints you have to set him up, he sticks out a little bit farther than he used to. That and the Movie Monster series Gamera was a little bit taller than this one as well, but I still think it works really well. Personally, did some photos with him, and overall, I dig the sizing, but we're gonna take Gamera off here for just a second just to go over this. If you guys would like to see the full live stream of me working on this guy, he's actually had quite a few live streams. So you can check out links in the description to find those if you guys want to kind of follow along. There's a little bit of gaps here and there. But essentially what I had to do, if you guys don't want to check out the streams anyways, is I had to chop this guy up. I kind of used other figures as references in order to kind of figure out where I want to be cutting it up. But I know I want it at the head. I want one around the chest region and the waist. Legs are simple. It's just literally pop the legs off and then trim it up to fit there. Typical Monster Arts usually has double joints at the knees, but for this guy, I opted just to keep it the single joint. Again, that's kind of where I kind of lean more towards it being more of like a NECA style. But you still get rotation. You get a solid bend there. And then the feet are on full ball joints. Same with the arms up here. You can forward and back, rotate them. The shoulder region here are ball joints. Same with the groin region here. These are double ball joints here at the waist, so you get quite a bit of play there. Same with rotation. Gotta be a little bit wary about the paint scuffing, but I added some super glue to the paint there just to hopefully help keep it from doing that. But he can go forward and back. You can rotate it. Takes a little bit of finessing, but you can get it to kind of move side to side. Same with the head here too. Can shimmy around, rotate side to side. And probably the sweetest thing, one thing I thought I would be concerned about is with the joints, they can tend to pop off, especially the epoxy. They might loosen a little bit over time, but you just add a little bit of super glue to the joint, fixes that problem right up. But I think my favorite thing about this is the mouth. Being able to open up and roar, I think looks super dope. And then you can still close it up too to get the look. For the mouth, how I had to do this is I just chopped it up in 3 pieces, kept it pretty clean, and then just added some epoxy putty to the sides here just to kind of rebuild that membrane look to it. Oddly enough, in the anime, his teeth are actually the same skin color as his body, but I added a little bit of light blue over top of it just to get the teeth to kind of pop a little bit better. Repainted the eyes to be a little bit more anime accurate. The blade here, I actually used some silver rub and buff, which works really well. It makes it a really nice shiny pearlescent silver. It almost makes it look more like a blade. Again, kind of what I was going for with the anime, because for the most part this entire head was like one metal piece, and then you see the reflections of the metal. And rubber buff just gets you the best look for that. You don't even have to really seal it, but you do have to let it sit for a while in order to cure. But I ended up sealing it on this just to be on the safe side. And then the body is this more like turquoise greenish blue with some blue highlighting around the spine, the little spiky bits on the back of the legs, kind of like how you see in the anime. And then opted to brighten up the back a little bit, because especially in some of the photos I've seen where he's kind of doing his attack where his back kind of illuminates a little bit. So I thought that would be kind of a sweet look for that as well. And he's going to be going to his new home in the near future. But like I mentioned, just a quick little wrap-up video, just kind of show him off since he's got fully together. I was hoping, I just got a 3D scanner, and I was thinking about scanning this in order to maybe make files that I could reprint one for myself. But from the sounds of it, I'll probably be doing another one of these anyways in a different color scheme. So that one I'll probably set up more for scanning than I did with this one. Because this one, for the most part, was kind of done how I normally would do them. Although, if I really wanted to, I probably would have reused actual action figures for the limb pieces here instead of using more expensive ball joints. I was debating, but I'm just going to send this guy out and then we'll figure it out later, because I got plenty of other stuff to scan right now anyways. But that's pretty much it for this video. So you can help us defeat those kaijus by slicing that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel, donate, greatly would appreciate it. Like I mentioned, this one little leg is a little loosey-goosey. Stays on well, but we mess around with it enough, it'll pop off. If you guys like to pick up some kaiju collectibles for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Help support the channel, get yourself some sweet action figures, especially if you're already planning on buying this stuff anyways. Might as well get yourself some free shipping once you spend over $80 and use codes. And again, help support the channel if you use the link. Or if you'd like to pick up some Hi Godzillas for yourself, link in the description for CalcusToys.com. You can save 6% off your order. Code SteveCalcus at checkout. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.